Where you from originally?
First down, Rivers. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Oh, man.
Keenan Allen, the intended target, and that'll bring up second down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
Throwing again, Rivers on 2nd and 10. And
oh my God.
There, but it'll wind up incomplete, falling to the ground. Sean Lee, the linebacker, able to get a hand in coverage.
There are a good number of coaches at any time they call an in route are really worried about the play because there's so much traffic ordinarily that the ball has to get through to get to the receiver. And on that play, it was batted down.
Rivers sets up the screen to Gordon. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. And a screen only good for 3 that time, and it'll bring up a 4th down.
There's an example of good situational football being played by a defense. They understood where the 3rd down play was, the down and distance, and made sure that they didn't get anywhere near that, bringing up 4th down.
Yeah, they were sniffing out that marker, didn't want to let him get close to there, and now a likely 3 and out to start.
Yeah, I love the way they rallied to the football and got to him and made sure they didn't give up much run after catch.
Well, not good at all. Punt of just 24 yards there. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12. The give is to Elliott. A beautiful spin and room to run. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down.
Now that's a big-time run. Lightning in a bottle, forget it. He exploded out of the bottle for that type of a pickup.
So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10.
Here we go, 46. Here we go. 48.
A 1st down carry for Smith. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 12 more yards there and another 1st down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
They'll try to throw now. Prescott. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down.
So many screen passes are the result of excellent acting by everyone. But sometimes the guy who's getting the ball tips the play off. You know, the running back, because he's eager to get the pass, and sometimes he doesn't act very well about whether he's going to block or leak out or whatever. And I think that they saw that, and that's why they were able to get to him on it.
And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal. Well, they had the box stacked. That run was going nowhere from the start.
And when you say stacked, you really mean it, don't you? Because when you're talking about a 46 defense, commonly known as the Bear defense, you're covering up the guys inside, and you're allowing other people to get in there close to the line of scrimmage, usually an 8-man front. That's difficult to block for an offense. On that play, the defense won in a big way. No gain at all.
He'll get it up the middle, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. A great effort there. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the
Ooh, he shanked it.
Taking the early lead.
This kicker absolutely sucks.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Chargers offense returns to the field, and earlier, Charles, you and I were talking about Phillip Rivers and his season and his age and all of that. But if you look at the Chargers season, yes, they fell short against the Patriots, but they had a pretty good year.
To put it mildly, I mean, can you imagine finishing 12-4? And not only did they not win their division championship, they ended up being seeded number 5 in the playoffs and had to go on the road twice. Won at Baltimore, lost in New England. 12-4 usually gets you at least one home field game. Didn't even happen, yet they were managing to win a playoff game and serving notice to the rest of the league. They plan to be around in 2019.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Just a couple on the ground there, and that's going to bring up 3rd and about 6. Back now to begin the second quarter with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's the Chargers here with a football. They're looking at a 3rd and 6 here to start things out.
Hey, go orange. Orange. Set. 380.
Rivers. And it's complete. Henry. They give him 27 yards on the 3rd down conversion. A nice little completion there by Phillip Rivers. And you and I were reading the article yesterday, 5th grade. Rivers had to do a project where he had to make a poster about his dreams and aspirations. So he clipped out a football player from a magazine article and pasted his face on the helmet. That's what he wanted to be. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 right at the 30. They'll start the drive with Elliott. A pretty nice gain there on the run. Gets it to the 35 after showcasing the agile move. It's Jaleel Adai who brings him down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Oh, another great move. Ezekiel Elliott gonna take it the distance. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, 65 yards. And the Cowboys are able to show off their quick strike ability.
You better not miss that.
A long touchdown run there. Those are the ones that if you're a tailback in warm-ups, you're dreaming about those a little bit.
Brandon, when we worked out the day before, I saw you making a few cuts and moves and dreaming about it. That's what I saw on that run, the long touchdown run to get there, stretching it out at the end.
I'd be carted off back at the 50. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring and moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. They'll try again from the 20 on 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, they'll run with Gordon. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
On 3rd down, Rivers. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it.
And look at this. It's a fake.
You get it?
A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool them.
Nope.
It's such a risky play there to fake it. You're either the hero or the GOAT. Here they're going to be the GOAT.
Good try, though.
Unfortunate, too, because you know they thought they had something there. They don't call it just to call it. They don't just say, oh, what the heck, let's go ahead and fake it here. They feel like they've got something on. They've got the defense in the right spot. Just unsuccessful in that opportunity.
A give to Elliott, and he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
One thing that really impressed me about Joey Bosa is that he doesn't sacrifice the run game trying to get sacks. This guy really knows how to hold the point of attack, great leverage, and then goes and sheds people and makes plays.
And at 6'5", 270, just a monster.
Absolute monster with a really high motor.
I just started my channel about, let me see, about a month ago.
There we go. Line 8. There we go. Get that. Let's go. Get out. Get out. Sweat. Sweat to 8. Got it. 26.
Prescott now on 2nd down. He's going to fire one deep. Middle of the
Oh, good one. Let him get up. Let him get up. Let him get up.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football
I don't know how.
back.
I changed the whole view of my daggone pass. That was on me. All good, all good.
Set. 390.
Rivers now after the fumble recovery. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. He was trying to get that one to Allen that time. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's
Oh, no, I don't like that
surprising
view. There we
because
go.
it
That's
happens
better.
so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just
Chargers
Oh,
able to get the
what the
pressure and
house?
bring him down. These strong safeties, some people may
Like
not
that,
realize
though.
it. It's really like an extra linebacker, right?
It really is because they're hybrids. Half linebacker, half defensive back. The linebacker in him on that play emerged.
That's into the hands of Gallup.
We
over
like
the
that,
middle.
though.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A good pick up there, 26 yards.
How often do you play Madden?
And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Tackle made there by the safety, Derwin James.
Okay. Yeah, Ultimate Team, it just, I like the thrill of being ranked.
On 2nd down, Elliott trying to bounce it outside. But
I mean, Ultimate Team in the packs, I mean, that's fine. But, I mean, it's to me, I feel like it's just a stacked team that you're playing with. If you're playing with somebody that's actually playing with the roster that's actually the team, then, I mean, I can see that being different. But I like playing head-to-head because you'll never know who's bringing what.
On 3rd down, Smith. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. And now before this 4th and 2 play comes to fruition, they're going to think about it and call a timeout. as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. And his kick is good. And that's going to make this a 16-0 ball game. Well, maybe a little bit of an anxious moment there as that ball got closer and closer, but it does curl in.
Yeah, actually did a little bit of a slow dance there with the left upright, didn't it? But had just enough space, as you said, for it to curl.
Yeah, usering is where it gets a little tricky at, but
back out onto the field. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that
you can give him my tag name too.
They'll start on the ground. This is Gordon on first down. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. This will be fielded at the 8. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34.
Like I said, I just never got into Ultimate Team.
Here in this third quarter. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Corey Liggett makes the stop. Second down, Prescott. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. Okay. The reception good for 7. It's third down. On third down, Elliott. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
Wow, that play got shut down in a hurry.
As soon as the snap came, you could see defensively they were just closing in. That was going nowhere.
Yeah, you count on your offensive line to give you a little bit of space, a little bit of time so you can make a move. There was none there for him.
Now we'll look at the Chargers offense. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance to turn that into points on the offensive end.
Can you imagine what the grease board looks like at the half? Because
no, tell me.
That's exactly what they printed up. Stop them on defense, get the ball back for our offense, and go downfield and score some points. Now, the last part remains to be seen, but they got the first part done very well.
Do people use grease boards, or you mean the magic marker boards?
Yeah, those two.
To throw is Rivers. Going deep here for Allen. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Keenan Allen, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down.
What has not been the best game for him, but he definitely tried to get by with a little help from his friend there, trying to create a big play.
Couldn't do it, fell incomplete. But you're right, it hasn't been a banner game here in the second half, just trying to get going.
Big thing is trying to keep confidence up and continue to fire.
Rivers now. He's going to air one out. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Jeff Heath. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
What percentage you in Madden? On this.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Last I checked, I was
start on the ground with Elliott.
top.
down,
I'm top 1%, but I don't know what my rank is. I had to go check it after this match.
And that's another big-time run. And it sure looks like the leverage game is being won by the offensive line. They're the low man on just about every snap, and they're winning, pushing back the defensive front and creating great space for their runners.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get
you
him
have
behind the
to
line.
go to share play. You have to go to, you know, you click the share button.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Okay.
He was looking to get it into his receiver, Cooper, and it's 3rd down.
Well, sometimes you just have to take things into your own hands, don't you? I mean, the offense is really struggling in this game. They're the ones keeping things going. They have to continue to play at that level.
Here you go. Here we go, 46. 46.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact.
Come on, Amari.
Incomplete. Well, they haven't had a whole lot of success in the passing game here. Now, in the second half, he's thinking, I guess maybe just take a shot deep.
I think you're right. Almost looking for a bailout, isn't he? Can my receiver go up and make a big play for me? Can I create a penalty downfield, maybe pick up an interference call and get that yardage downfield? Anything trying to get going again, but you're right. He definitely took a shot.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. The Chargers offense gets set. They head back onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's
I couldn't get him there. I couldn't get him there fast enough.
On the tuck and run.
I was trying to strip him from the back.
Routes start to develop downfield. I got the
quarterback running. I got Phillip Rivers running like that.
And he took full advantage of it and got a big gain on a busted play.
On 1st and 10, Rivers. He's airing it out for Williams.
Oh my God! Stop patting the ball away, bro.
Tyrell Williams
Snatch it.
Target. And now it's 2nd down.
You know they wanted, you know they expected. They needed him to be sharp coming out after the half. Unfortunately, he's missed his first 3 throws. I wonder if he got out late and missed his warm-up time.
The whole team did come out a little bit later than usual. I don't know, maybe there's something to that.
Must have been a heck of a halftime speech.
Yeah, maybe just trying to rally the troops back from this deficit. Rivers going to turn and give this one to his running back, Gordon. And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line. It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave him with 3rd and still 7 yards to go. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. To throw on 3rd down. Rivers. He may try and run for this.
We're trying to get him to fumble.
Back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us
Baiting him to come out. We was baiting him to come out of there.
In the drive, but apparently all the time they put in practice finally came to the front, didn't it? They remembered their lessons and found a way to contain him when he took off on that one.
Here's Donnie Jones now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line.
What are we going to do from
So
there,
out come
fellas?
the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
They'll get 4 there out of the screen, and it's 2nd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Back now in Arlington. It's the Cowboys with the football. They'll be looking to tack on to their
Yeah, a lot of people play with the
get set
Chiefs.
for the
A
fourth.
lot of people play with the Chiefs.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant
Or
offense
New
in the
Orleans.
second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And an alley to run. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Another big gainer that
That's who
time.
should have been in
This
the
one
Super Bowl.
goes for 19 yards.
Brendan, every great running backs coach I've talked with has always talked about when you have great vision, you're not consciously thinking about your cuts and your moves, you're just doing them. And I think that's what we're seeing tonight. He's about to run them into submission, hasn't he?
You took the words right out of my mouth. I was just going to use that phrase. He has run them into submission.
Wave the white flag.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Wow.
Gun. Here we go, 46. 46.
Prescott from the gun. And they're going to get him.
Oh, I
He's
seen
taken
you.
down for a sack. Back at the 47-yard line. Melvin Ingram in there to get him for a loss
see you.
of 5.
Gun. 26.
3rd and long for Prescott. Got his man there complete to Gallup. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. That one goes for 24 yards. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. Again, it's Elliott. So he got free of one tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. He'll be brought down at the 43. Joey Bosa in on the stop.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellows up front in order to bring this one home.
And they'll get this down to the 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what we said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3 and out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting
fellas, y'all a little tired.
all over the field and getting pushed down it.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. They'll give it to him up the middle. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown,
You want to. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Jeff Swaim, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline, and I think this one might just be over.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. These guys had to punt last time.
Yeah, talking about unnecessary roughness.
Offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
Yeah, but those are specialty players, so you know how that goes.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10.
390.
On 2nd down, Rivers again. Flushed out right. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Charger first.
Nice game there, partner, but you and I both know that won't do anything for the final score. They're not going to win this one. Right now, they're playing for pride and fantasy points.
And just to erase that goose egg, nobody wants to be shut out. Time for a break. We'll come back and wrap up garbage time after this. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.